Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's go.
Ah, what's up, guys? We're in week number 9 now of Sotla. But here's something special that I wanted to do for Sala. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Say, hey Bruce, how can you possibly have any more material after all those amazing shows you've done? Well, you know exactly what these shows turn out to be, but I want to give you guys an idea of what goes into these shows. Take me into, behind the scenes. Take me backstage and just show me what goes into the making of doing one of these shows. So I'm starting super early, and I want to just show you guys exactly what I do to prep for these shows and to give you guys a hell of a show. So, being on a Thursday, we have Thursday Night Football tonight. So, rule number 1 is you order yourself a pizza. So, what we're going to do right now is order a pizza. I was wondering if I could put in an order for pickup. 1 large pepperoni pizza and an order of hot wings, please. What's an order come in? How many come in an order? 14, please. All right, 30 minutes. Thank you. That's how it's done. So that's all you need to do. That's rule number 1. You first set up your food priorities in order because that's most important. So that's rule number 1, and we'll get going. That's here's how we do it, and we're gonna get ready to. Let's go. Let's show you. Now the next thing you got to do is if you're like me, you just had a hard day of work. You just put in some long hours at the gym, or 1, or less than that, maybe none. But what do you do after that? You got to refuel. So first of all, you got to feed the dogs. So I don't know where they are, but there's Zoe. Where's Big Dog's got to eat too? Where's he? There's Big Dog. All right. You've got a show coming up. It's not going to come easy. You're going to need some serious brain power. So, fact, your brain only utilizes protein, creatine, milk, chocolate syrup, and ice. And that's all your brain needs in order for it to work. So here's what we're going to do. We have to make a pre-show shake. Ice, creatine, syrup, milk, and 1 level scoop of protein. There you go. Then you're ready. You just consume, and then you just think about how much you're going to dominate on your show tonight. The next thing I got to do is put my clothes away when I get home from work. But one of the things I think about is, how can I legitimize my show? Because we have to pretend that we have, real sales, real things. We're trying to run a fake business here. So one way that I got to promote this and what's the word I'm thinking of? Try to, give a feeling of legitimacy here. One of the things I do is promote secretive ad placement to make you guys think that we actually have sponsors. While I think for something like that, I just try to put my clothes away and just imagine, what is something I would really love to eat right now? Or, I don't know, something along those lines, I realize what I just said made no fucking sense that you're still watching. Now, usually I'll fail miserably at the strategic ad placement. So one of the things I'll do is revert to, how are one of the ways I can make a corny commercial and try to outdo Sam's show? So that's one of the next things I'll think about, usually when I'm in the shower, which is one of the things I'll go do next. So come on, guys, let's go.
They don't just carry a pathetic fantasy football show. They carry an entire league.
They also carry one-handed catches.
Shoulders aren't meant for dandruff.
Shoulders are meant for commissioners and fantasy football champions, not dandruff.
Now once you're showered and ready, the next thing you got to do is get to the studio to do this bomb-ass show. So we're going, and we'll be there real shortly. Of course, that protein shake, long gone by now. Done a lot of work so far, as you guys can see. So you'll remember I ordered the pizza. So guess what? On my way to the studio, I pick up my pizza.
Hey, Bruce, they gave us the wings for free.
Free wings? This must be what it was like the first time Sam kissed Zuck.
Oh, Zuck. Oh, Sam. Oh, this must be like what it felt like when Bruce got those wings for free.
Whew. And then you get to the studio, and you're ready to do a show. You don't even have to research. You just push play and you start going. That's all it takes. So, I don't know. Let's start the show.
Butter, jelly, chicken, tuna sandwich. And I ain't even gotta make no goddamn sense. I just did a whole song and I didn't say shit. 'Cause I ain't got no legs or no brain. Nice to meet you. Hi, my name is. I forgot my name.
All right, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that background of how we do a show. Now, for those of you who watched last week, and I don't think many of you did, which is why I wanted to do something different and hopefully get you guys to start watching, I did happen to go 4-2 in my picks. Not bad. I saw that Moan went 5-1, so he beat me by a game. As promised, because I'm actually going to back my picks, unlike Moan, who's just going to willy-nilly make all the safe ones. So when I do an upset, I back it up. So I went 4-2. I have to do 2 shots, and in honor of Thursday Night Football, where would I be without my 49ers shot glass? So, quick show, just going to go over the picks, see who I think's going to win, and guess what? You'll be seeing me do 0 shots next week. Matchup I got here, we got Scott, a shiny poop, versus Steel Curtain 69, Shasberry Steelers. We have uncle and nephew matchup this week. All I can say is poor Sean. His running backs are decimated for so many injuries. Julio Jones going to have a big night tonight. Scott's too high-powered this week, especially if Sean's starting Chris Ivory. It just shows the desperation mode that he's in. I got Scott this week. Now, sometimes you can be a #1 team in the league, tied for the record. And sometimes, when you have a big combination of bad bye weeks, you look like a big pile of dog shit. Stud couldn't have picked a better week to play me, where I had to essentially pull all free agents off the street to play. Stud's got a pretty good set of players right here. What else can I say? When you're starting Kaepernick, you're starting Eric Ebron, Dontrell Inman, you've got Anton Smith, a guy literally from the street. Things aren't going to work out for you very well. So, in honor of my 49ers and Colin Kaepernick, who I have no faith in, but he's playing the New Orleans Saints, who is like playing the Mount Anthony Patriots defense, I do a shot, but I also pick Stud's inflated balls this week. So, next matchup, you hate to see as many losses as Pembroke has had this year against another high-scoring matchup as he's had, and this week is not looking any better. Hillbilly Boners playing You Love My Johnson. And I'll just say, he's lucky. Pembroke's lucky he doesn't have to play David Johnson, but things don't get a whole lot easier. I will say this. Pembroke has a good team. My only issue with this matchup is the San Diego Chargers against the Tennessee Titans. I don't like that matchup because I think Tennessee is going to run the ball, take a lot of time off the clock, limit their possessions. I don't like Phillip Rivers, and I don't like Melvin Gordon this week. On the flip side, Moan has Tyrell Williams, but I think the rest of Moan's team is going to be too much. I think it's going to overpower Pembroke, unfortunately, because he's relying on 2 big scores in a single game. Unfortunately, I have to pick Moan, although I feel bad for Pembroke because I really like his team in general. So you got the toilet bowl matchup of this week. You got Kyle's team. Kyle, pick a team name. You got the hand of God. You got Nick's team. Ugly matchup here. Really not playing for much. There's not going to be anyone playing spoilers this week. However, Matt Stafford on Kyle's team playing Minnesota. Minnesota has a lot of chaos going on. I don't think that's as bad as a matchup as everyone's going to think. Problem is, both teams, a lot of disappointing players. Brandon Marshall, Jarvis Landry can't score touchdowns to save his life. Rashad Jennings, you don't really want any running back on the Giants. We don't know what we're going to get out of Tim Hightower, really. Although they're playing the 49ers defense, how bad can it be? Got Nick's team. Tavon Austin, can't rely on him. Matt Forte, you don't know which Matt Forte you're getting. He's got Peyton Barber. Anton Smith's getting all the carries tonight, Nick. I'm sorry, that's not going to do you very good. I'm not a Julius Thomas fan, and Allen Robinson is not going to get his projection once again. So, despite all this, all this underachieving that we're seeing on both sides, I'm going to go with the team that I think is going to underachieve less, and in my opinion, I think that's Kyle based on the matchups. Brandon Marshall, you got to have a big game by now. Where else? Tim Hightower, he's running against the San Francisco 49ers. He only needs 5 carries. He's going to get 100 yards. Colby Fleener, again, San Francisco 49ers defense. They're going to give up 50 points this week. Quincy Enunwa. I think the Jets are going to play fine against Miami Dolphins because Jay Ajayi is going to have 200 yards rushing again, and Jets are going to get the ball real quick because they give up so many touchdowns. Denver defense, I don't know how great that matchup is. I think that could go either way with Oakland. On Nick's side, Tavon Austin, don't believe in him. Bottom line is, I'm going with Kyle's team this week. Now, normally, when you're playing a 1-7 team, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. Zuck, last 2 weeks, has greatly improved. Unfortunately, take a look at his bye weeks. He's missing Gio Bernard, Jeremy Hill, Kirk Cousins. So, he's forced to play Trevor Siemian. He blows. And, I guess the rest of his team's not so bad. But I'm looking over at Alex. I don't know if Devontae Booker was that beat up. Anyway, I don't know what the projections are telling me here. Maybe I can't do math, but this looks like a relatively close matchup. And I'm really not sure what else to say here. After taking a look here, Trevor Siemian, I don't like him. Dak Prescott is playing Cleveland. I'm going to go with Alex. I don't feel great about it. I don't care what the projections say. I never look at the projections. I like Dez Bryant, but I think Zuck is just missing too many of those Cincinnati Bengals running backs in order to put up enough fight to beat Alex. So I'm picking Alex this week. All right. I saved this one for last. Very specifically. Sandusky Daycare. Buck Goodell. 2 teams, 4-4. We got a big group of guys fighting for playoff spots, and this is one very pivotal matchup. What can I say here? First thing I point out is the projections here. Sam, 108, huge. Kevin, 90. Sorry, Kevin. I'm taking a look at this. Thinking rationally, because Yahoo, I'm not going to let their projections make these decisions for me. You guys are going to about to blow you away. Andrew Luck against Green Bay. Green Bay's going to huck it, and Colts have no defense. Andrew Luck, you know he's going to keep it close. Jordy Nelson, guess what? Aaron Rodgers is hucking it against Andrew Luck's team. Jordy Nelson's going to catch it. Jeremy Maclin, now he sucks with Alex Smith. Oh, Alex Smith isn't playing this week. Nick Foles is. He loves to huck it down the field. Jeremy Maclin likes to go deep. He's got speed. They've got Tyreek Hill, but they've also got proven Jeremy Maclin. Guess what? Jeremy Maclin, I like him. He's got some potential this week. He's got a very high ceiling, in fact. Duke Johnson against Dallas, who knows? Sam's not even playing a tight end. Theo Riddick, he's the only guy there playing for the Lions. Travis Kelce, he's got another chance to, who knows where Nick Foles is going to huck it. But I think they're going to do a lot of it because there's no Jamal Charles. Spencer Ware is out. You got Golden Tate. Someone in the Lions has to catch it. And lately, it's been a lot of Golden Tate. Guess what? Seattle is playing Buffalo. I am going with Kevin over Sam in this matchup, and that is my upset pick of the week. And if I pick it wrong, you'll be seeing me do shots. I'm not going to be like Moan and pick the safe pick because all I do is look at the projections, Moan. So, here we go. Sam. We got versus Kevin. I'm picking Kevin this week. And that is it for Sotla, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to Corey.